Hey guys, good morning. Today is Friday, May 6th. I'm exactly 1 week post-op of my radioform flap phalloplasty, and I'm about 3 days back home from the hospital. Again, I just want to reiterate that this healing process and recovery is definitely very difficult, mentally and physically. It's hard to really get up, and it's uncomfortable to sit all day long, lay down all day long, not really do anything but just relax and heal. It's kind of very difficult for me. I do get like anxiety and I'm like claustrophobic sometimes, so it's kind of hard to just stay in one spot all day long. As far as my wounds, my hand, I'm still unable to take this off until on Monday when I go see the microsurgeon. He's going to take it off and then take off the wound vac. As you can see, my hand and my fingers are still kind of swollen, but I think I'm getting more movement in my fingers as the time goes on. My thumb still feels a little numb, but I'm getting more movement in my fingers, so that's pretty good. As far as my leg graft, it's actually hurting really bad. It stings all the time. Honestly, even when I take the medicine, it still stings. It feels like a burn on my leg, so that's kind of annoying. And unfortunately, the surgeon did do my left leg for my graft, and it was supposed to be my right leg, so that's kind of annoying. I kind of planned for that to be also on my right side of the body. So my recovery, it's kind of not set up the way it was supposed to be in regards to being comfortable, because my leg now hits up against the couch, and if it was on the right side like it was supposed to, that wouldn't be an issue. In regards to sleeping, I did sleep better last night than the night before. I found that wearing underwear and then putting gauze in that is a lot more comfortable when sleeping, instead of just being naked and having my phallus propped up. And also it makes me feel more secure, just in case I move around a little bit. On Monday, like I said, my microsurgeon, he will take off my splint and redress my wound without the wound vac, and then also he's going to take a look at my leg graft and see how that's doing. As far as my phallus, there isn't that much pain. It's more like discomfort in the scrotum area with all the stitches and the bruising, and it is starting to scab. So that's kind of annoying. And because they kind of shaved the area, the hair down there is kind of prickly, so that's kind of annoying as well. But no, not really any pain from the phallus. Also today, I think I'm going to try drinking some more Miralax or another type of laxative to help me kind of go to the bathroom. There is a lot of discomfort from still not passing a bowel movement since prior to my surgery. Part of the reason is all the narcotics that I've been on, lack of eating, and then also the lack of movement. So that's been also very uncomfortable. Other than that, I'm still very happy with the process and the surgery itself. I'm looking forward to a couple weeks down the line, a couple months, where I actually see results and I'm not feeling so miserable. I will continue to update you guys day to day with how I'm feeling, and then any progress with any of my wounds. Yeah, and then I'll check in with you guys later. Thank you. Hey guys, today's Saturday. I am 8 days post-op radioform flap phalloplasty from Dr. Safer in San Francisco at the Crane Center. I am starting to see a little bit of progress in the healing in regards to the scrotum and the phallus itself. Definitely less bruising. A lot of the scabs are starting to come off, and it's definitely like producing less blood and oozing when changing the gauze, so that's pretty cool. I do have my post-op appointment with the microsurgeon on Monday, so I'm looking forward to that. And then also on Tuesday, I have a post-op appointment with the urologist. Yesterday I was able to finally pass the bowel movement, so I'm happy about that. Definitely feeling more comfortable and less bloated. As far as my hand, I can do a little bit more movement. It's still hurting a lot, but I can move my fingers a lot more, so that's pretty cool. As far as my leg, yesterday there was an incident where the dressing started to slide down, and then the surgical dressings that we had added on top of the ones that were already there actually got stuck to my skin graft. So I kind of started to freak out a little bit because it was actually stuck to the skin graft itself. So I had to pull that off, and it did hurt a lot and started bleeding. But we did end up getting that fixed, and then we ended up sliding the original dressings back to its original position and then just rewrapping it up in the ace bandage. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting that rewrapped on Monday. That way it's, more secure, and it actually has the dressings on it that it's supposed to. And I do believe on Monday they will be taking out my wound vac. I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's just less to carry when walking around. Currently I do have the wound vac to carry and the catheter. One thing with the wound vac that's kind of annoying, it seems to die every 2 hours. So it makes an annoying beeping sound every 2 hours if it's not plugged in. So that's kind of annoying at nighttime. Then my girlfriend has to get up and have it plugged in if it's not plugged in. Other than that, today I actually went outside for the first time since coming home. I was able to, kind of wrap my phallus in some gauze, and then put some shorts on. And then I actually, went downstairs and then went outside for a little bit. So that was cool to actually get out of the room and do a little bit of walking. I kind of wanted to try that today because I do have to, leave the house on Monday and Tuesday. So I just kind of wanted to get a head start on that and kind of get used to actually doing something other than, sitting down. And it was very helpful to wrap the phallus so I wasn't having to hold it. Definitely not in a state or position yet to have it just hang, since these stitches are still fairly new and haven't been dissolved yet. I don't want anything pulling or kind of dangling and having those bleed. So definitely wrapping the phallus in some gauze and then putting on underwear obviously, and then putting on shorts definitely helped. I didn't have to hold it when I walked, so that was good. Other than that, I've been trying to hold back on the Norcos. The pain level is very high. So what I'm trying to do is take a stool softener every time I take a Norco. The prescription does allow 4 times a day. I'm trying to only take it 2 to 3 times a day, if needed, and definitely stretch out the time in between each pill, so I'm not taking a lot of them. I was only given 5 days supply, so 20 pills total. So after that, I think I'll just have to, do the Tylenol. So hopefully by that time, it's not hurting as much. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. Again, I'm 8 days post-op, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Thank you.